since the microchip data is encrypted and secure, and they add there won't be any GPS tracking. The CEO says the microchip data is encrypted and secure, and they add there won't be any GPS tracking. Something else people might think about with this.
What was that movie with the Mission Impossible? They put something in that girl's head. Oh, I don't think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about hitting the ground running. So what's the point? The company is called 3 Square, and management there says that Microchipped will allow those employees to make purchases in the break room, open doors, and log into their computers. Purchases in the break room, open doors, and log into their computers. And log into their computers. And log into their computers.
Now, things will seem as if it's normal, being able to only log into the computers just by having this chip. Do you understand how many people will be outsourced? Do you understand how much of a change in society there will be? You will either be in or out.
They say there is no GPS on the chip, so they won't be tracking them, and say getting one is not a requirement. Getting one is not a requirement. Getting one is not a requirement.
Well, I wouldn't be getting one even if it was required.
Oh, you just really go against the grain, man.
Well, I wouldn't be getting one even if it was required.
Oh, you just really go against the grain, man.
Well, I wouldn't be getting one even if it was required.
Oh, you just really go against the grain. Oh, you just really go against the grain.
From the time there was Adam and Eve, there was always the use of the female to help ease and implement a new system. The Black American female is more than a robot. She is actually the equivalent of a cyborg. This particular newscaster, I may do a video on her. When you look into her eyes as she speaks, she's not there. She is a zombie. She has a good exterior front that she uses, but she is the workhorse. Ladies and gentlemen, the new workhorse is the female anatomy to ease in and implement the new technologies, which is obviously painful. Most of them have an immunity to pain, and therefore they will be used as the people to push this narrative, which will be implemented so smoothly that when they're ready to push their button, it will be with that of if a tree fell in the forest and no one was around. See, the average Black American female has no soul. They don't have the spirit to do something to change the world in a positive manner. They're only going to go along with something that is looking like it's cool, like it's awesome. Like, these type of particular females disgust me to the deepest depth of my soul, because as a collective, they too formulated their own ways of living their lives. You can look into even the younger generation, and the older generation has trained these females to stay in this golem, this numbskull type of way of thinking, or go along with the group and different ideas on what a serious topic is. Like, this is a serious topic. All right. Now, I know she's paid to do her job, but you see, if they see her saying it, then the sisters will follow along like the sheep in the herd they are. You understand? That's why the majority of African American females all look the same. They just have different colors. told you. Our future is rapidly moving towards something that we have never ventured on before. I cannot believe that I captured history in the making. In order to open the doors, you have to be chipped. Something they implement at a very small level, and you, the public, us, we don't find it alarming yet. I mean, this rings so many doorbells within my head that it forces me to be self-employed even harder. My dear friends from the future, if you're watching this, these times were great. Yes, many men didn't have spouses, but let's be honest, man. We don't need women and they don't need us. So, whatever. And I find it to be the golden time because I have so much time for myself. I'm so happy right now. So this video is for the kids who are in 2020 and 2025 where you have to be chipped in order to go to school. I can't say we dropped the ball. I didn't want to drop the ball. But there it is. When it started, how chipping started, you got the last video. Thank God I'll be dead and gone before they implement these things throughout everyone, because I would go mad with the truth and knowledge that I know, and I can only hope not to come back to this earth while they're doing all of their weird stuff, because soon you will have to be chipped in order to get in your vehicle, in order to access your bank account. Future people, we did drop the ball heavily, and I hope that in 2025, while you're watching this, these granola grain bars will be totally different. Hopefully you got something way better. And I hope you progress. But when you get chipped in your hand, it's over. I mean, they'll probably be able to control your neurons and electrical impulses through those little chips. Man, future, yo. I wish I could do something about it. I might be able to if I come up with my book. Might be able to change the world. Stay tuned for the classic videos. One dedicated to Black Ram and a YouTube subscriber.